guess she wants to be the Graham, so I'm going to be too Irish. I didn't get out of the Irish even when I remarried because I'm Cunningham and now I'm a Grisham. Aziz, wonderful job on your speech. For those that don't know, Aziz's speech tonight was on Your Body Speaks. And what his goal was is to use gestures, use body language, and visual to get us to visualize what he was talking about. Now, Aziz, when you first came up here, and one of the most important parts of a speech is an attention grabber. How many of us were sitting here, and I've looked around the room, at the edge of our seat because he came up, and he started talking very lightly. I understand he was using the vocal variety just in doing that, which made us be quiet and grabbed our attention immediately. And then we wondered, well, where is he going to go with that? And then he proceeded from that one to a whole different example to open his speech. What a great way to lead us visually into directly what you meant. Now, I do like the fact in your speech, some of the highlights that I see, and what was important in this particular speech is that we give him feedback and how did he do with his body language? How did he do with that visualization? Well, I can say you did this exceedingly well. You commanded the audience from the beginning. You interacted and engaged each and every one of us. One of your great strengths, I believe, Aziz, is your confidence that exuberates throughout the audience and commands us, you draw us in with that. Another thing that you did as well is that you had us to interact with you. Get up, everyone. No, don't sit down yet. You even taught us not to sit down. And you had us just all excited in ourselves. And even though, you know, I'm from Gaelic, from Scotland and all of that. Now, another thing that we'd like to do as well is to give you some feedback and maybe what you could do a little bit better. Although that you were going for the vocal variety, when you sit in the back of the room, it's very difficult to hear. It's one of the things we all need to be cognizant about, even when we're using vocal variety. Because we don't think about the gentleman or who's sitting in the back of the room when we talk very silently, because it's difficult to hear. I think you did exceedingly well on this speech, and I applaud you. I look forward to hearing each and every one of your speeches, and you always do very well. One of the things I would say is your speech was so flawless with your outline. I never really noticed the transitions when you were coming from your opening because you had us so engaged. So I would recommend possibly doing that, maybe going back and maybe pulling somebody and looking straight at them. Use the audience well, but try something different the next time to pull somebody in. Thank you, Aziz.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chrissy. Grisham, don't call me Graham because that's not my name. I would like to call on my Jameses at this time to give me a, James, can you give me a timer report for the evaluator?
Yes, I can. Everybody qualified. Tim Small with 3 minutes.